Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 tips to stay more positive. Now, positivity for me is a mindset, and really changing my lifestyle, changing my thought patterns, doing a few of these different techniques really gets me in a positive mindset. And the first tip is to eat balanced meals. Now, sugar is super delicious, but if we're eating a lot of sugar and refined carbohydrates, it gives us a big energy boost and then we crash about an hour or so later. So it's really important to be eating balanced meals with good sources of carbohydrates, with fibre in it, which will slow down the digestion and the release of energy, with heaps of vegetables, with healthy fats and proteins in them. So instead of having some toast and jam for breakfast, which will boost your energy for a little bit, but then make you crash and feel pretty rubbish after an hour or so, start the day with maybe some scrambled eggs on toast, with some cherry tomatoes and spinach. It's much more nutrient dense, it's going to keep you fuller for longer, and it's going to keep your energy levels consistent. And when your energy levels are consistent, you are much more positive and happy, and you're more likely to make positive choices with food. My second tip is to give more. Now, how good does it feel when you help someone out or you look after someone, giving, whether that's helping someone cross the road, letting someone pass in the car so that they can turn right, while you're waiting, just giving more to others. That might be giving with charity or giving with your talent, or maybe it's spending a bit of time, teaching your kids and your kids' friends football, whatever it is. Giving more and being in an act of service really makes you feel good about yourself, and it also helps others out. My third tip is to start a gratitude journal. Now, often when we're feeling a bit blue, we can feel like our life isn't going the way that we have planned it, and it's not exactly how we'd like it to be. But often we can't see that actually there is so much wonder in our lives. So get out a piece of paper or go and buy yourself a new notepad and write down every single day everything you're grateful for. And it can be the people around you that you love, it can be your cozy bed, it can be how you really love watching the birds from your window in the morning. From the biggest to the smallest, get really detailed and try and think of new things every single day, and just really coming to that state of gratitude, really feeling all those feelings that you have around everything that you're grateful for in your life will make you feel positive and happy. My fourth tip is to get into nature. Now, there are so many amazing articles about the benefit of nature, and if you're someone like me that lives in the city, it often means that you have to go out and seek nature. So whether that's walking through the park to get to work, or spending some times on the weekend going hiking or having a picnic in the park, all these sorts of things, just getting into nature. If you're lucky enough to live near the ocean, swimming, walking barefoot along the beach, just having that contact with nature can make you feel really happy. It will calm your stress levels. There's big studies into forest bathing at the moment, the benefits of that. So really try and seek out nature near you and do some really fun things in that, whether that's hiking, bike riding, just exploring, running, whatever it is. Go there and experience and enjoy all that nature has to offer for you. My next tip is to exercise. Of course, I was talking about exercising in nature, but you can exercise anywhere, whether that's popping on a YouTube video. I've got lots of yoga videos on my channel, and yoga is amazing because not only you're exercising, but you're also breathing. And exercise, of course, releases endorphins, which make you feel good. And I know sometimes when you're feeling a bit sluggish and down, the last thing you can think of is to exercise, and you feel like, oh, I don't want to do that, I'm not in the mood. But just remember how good you feel after exercise, and it's about doing exercise that you love. Like, if you hate hopping on the treadmill, don't do it. There are so many other forms of exercise: dance, climbing, weights, skipping, jumping, rock climbing, whatever you're into, just getting your heart rate up, moving, using your body. We live very sedentary lives, so we need to be up and moving, and we're going to feel so much better for it. My 6th tip is to change your mind, change your life. So we constantly have thoughts going through our heads, and a lot of them are planning for the future, but a lot of them are telling us stories about ourselves. And often we can fall into quite negative mind patterns. I'm not good enough, I'm too fat, I'm too lazy, my life's going nowhere. And these can often be stories that we tell ourselves every single day, and they can make us feel not very good about ourselves. But did you know that you're in control of your thoughts? And that is really powerful. Really think about that right now, because if you can start thinking more positively about your life, about yourself, this will change your thoughts, it will change your habits, it will change your life basically. So every time you start thinking negatively, just be aware of it. That is the first step for change. Maybe you're thinking that you don't look that good that day, or that you're not feeling that confident that day, or whatever it is that's going on. Just say to yourself, actually I do look really good today. I'm wearing my lovely white shirt, and I haven't spilled any coffee on it, and it looks wonderful today. And constantly choose again with your thoughts until you get to a place of a positive thought. And you might have to do this 20 times a day, but every time you are retraining your brain to think more positively. And that's what it's all about. Like you train a muscle, like anything, you have to train and train again, and you will eventually get to a point where positive thoughts naturally come into your mind. You positively think about yourself, and that is a place that we want to be. We want to be thinking well about ourselves, we want to be loving ourselves, and it really starts with your thoughts and how you feel about yourself. My final tip is to smile. When you smile, it makes you feel good. Even if you're not feeling that good in the moment, smile for me right now in this moment. Give me a big grin, because it really does make you feel good when you smile. So whack on that smile. If you need something funny to look at, there's heaps of great comedy on YouTube, on podcasts. I'm obsessed with listening to The Guilty Feminist. If I'm ever feeling a little bit blue, I'll head out, go for a walk, get in nature, listen to something funny, smile to myself, that really picks me up, and I absolutely love it. And you know what? It's not about being positive all the time. Life is a roller coaster of emotions, from feeling great and feeling down, and experiencing everything that there is to experience. So don't beat yourself up if you're not feeling good all the time, but it does feel good to feel good. We all like to feel good on the whole, and we've got to allow ourselves to feel emotions, but also help us move to a state of positivity and happiness. And I hope that these 7 tips will get you there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I've got lots more videos coming your way, and lots already there, so go check them out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!